Ami.
How are you? Good to see you.
And you. How have you been?
Very good.
This is as magnificent as my studio.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's good.
This is Amel, which she's performed to the show. Amel
Hello.
Chabi.
How very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Amel. I'm a clone. I'm a sexy clone, you know? Huh? You know clone?
Clone?
The clone with a...
Clown.
Clown!
I don't really know what's going on here, but there's about 15 very, very beautiful, sexy dancers, some of them women, and they've got me wearing polyester.
Okay, I'll let you. If you need anything, you yell my name, I'm downstairs.
Okay, thank you.
À tout de suite.
Merci bien.
Thank you. I want to keep this so bad. I want to keep this so bad. You know what this is like? It's like wearing... Well, let me put it this way. Sorry, I have to leave. I could hear bagpipes. I'm very happy.
We started this show in October, but we did 1 month of rehearsal before. It's the first time ever in France that there is that kind of show. So I really appreciate all those late night shows. And to be honest, like I say to Craig, he's my favorite one. Because he's the only one who hosting his show like he's not preparing anything, you know. It seems that it's like a big mess, and I like that style.
There can only be one. MacLeod. Connor MacLeod. I really want to keep this costume. I have a couch that matches this. If I sat in the couch that this costume is like, you would never see me again.
Allez, on va se faire un petit test d'applaudissements pour se réchauffer les mains, on s'essaye. 3, 2, 1, on y va. Magnifico. Perfecto. Ça, c'est un bon applaudissement de maison de retraite, alors attention.
You're not doing this for me. You're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for America. Don't screw this up, you hear me? Good boy.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
Oi, oi, look at this. Girls coming over. All right, girls. Look at that. I'll take the one with the white trousers. All right, ladies. All right. Bonjour. Yeah, ça va? All right, dear? Yeah, I'll bet you are. All right, yeah. She's a nice one, isn't she? The mum and the daughter didn't like me. All right.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping.
You tell me why we're going to get shoes. You're wearing shoes.
I know I'm wearing shoes, but you don't understand. Girls need more than one pair of shoes, and sometimes many pairs of shoes. I'm just really glad we got a lot of the sightseeing out of the way so that we can,
There's shoe stores in Los Angeles. I don't
really
understand why you have to go and buy shoes when you're somewhere else. It doesn't make any sense at all.
This is not the same as Los Angeles. Because Christian Louboutin is unparalleled, and we are in dreamland.
This is the noisiest street in Paris.
Craig.
Yes.
This is him.
Oh, hello.
This is Mr. Christian Louboutin.
Hello.
The best shoe designer in the world.
Very nice to meet you, sir.
Hello,
Thank you
hello.
very much indeed. I do
Craig
very
Ferguson.
nice shoes.
Thank you.
And Kristen would like to buy some shoes from you, and she's going to use her own money.
Well, we'll see, but
Right,
I
right.
would like to try on a little bit of everything because I'm very excited to be here. It's really the only place I wanted to come.
Okay, perfect.
Can we go
Perfect.
and look at some shoes?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I studied with showgirls, meaning in cabaret. And, showgirls, for them, it's very important, the shoes, They're always on high heels, of course, to have beautiful legs, etc., but it's very important. And there is no way showgirls can be hurt with their shoes. They don't have, they have to think to so many other things. When they do these things, the shoe is comfortable. So there are technical that I took from the showgirls.
Because didn't you used to do trapeze?
Yes.
I think you told me that before.
Absolutely.
You worked on the trapeze?
Yes. For 7 years I did trapeze. Then I stopped because I started working here, and then it became quite complicated in terms of hours. But now in my other office, I have my trapeze.
You have a trapeze?
In your office?
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's cool. You need a trapeze in your office.
I don't have an office big enough for a trap. Never mind a trapeze. I don't have enough for a mouse trap. Never mind a trapeze. These has to.
Did you bring your wallet?
If you would look at a woman's foot, like a stranger, would you say, oh, that's a fantastic foot, I would like to make a shoe for that?
I wouldn't just look at the foot, really. I'm not thinking woman in terms of foot. I would look at the legs, I would look at the way she's moving.
Right.
The whole thing. I would not just look at the foot, otherwise it's... foot
it's separate, it's not the whole
and
thing.
It's too
You're
organic.
inspired by the whole package.
Absolutely.
Of what she means.
Otherwise a foot is just like an ear. It's never perfect. It's always bizarre. There is always a toe which is too long, too short, too something. I don't look at feet that way. I really look at the figure. That's really one thing. Now, otherwise, no, a foot doesn't really speak to me. It needs the whole thing speaks to me.
I'm encouraged by that.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like I understand it a bit more than just feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Would you look at feet just by themselves?
No, I never would.
What's that for?
That's for a tiny little shoe.
This is...
It's for a tiny little shoe for a little pig.
This is for when the girl has been walking and walking and walking on these shoes, and then the tip of the shoe starts to be a little ripped. You have the second one.
And you can put microfilm in there.
What?
If you're a spy.
Oh.
Why do you think women are fascinated with shoes? It's undeniable that women are fascinated with shoes in a way that men are not about their own shoes. Why is that?
I think because it gives a completely different posture. When you're a woman or you're on shoes, according to the shoes you're going to wear, you're going to feel completely different. And also it gives a certain body consciousness, If you have on heels, it's just like having a tie in a way. Well, it's different, but if you have a tie, you are going to behave, a vest, you are going to behave differently. So you just have like a big t-shirt and you're like that.
Right.
So it gives a different spin and a body structure. And I think that women really love that.
I have a theory about it too. I have a theory that women really love shoes because the size doesn't change very much. So you can go for like 12 pastries and your shoe size doesn't change. You can like put on 10 pounds and you don't go into a store and go, oh, I've put on 10 pounds. It's like it's not on your feet. The size is the same. You're 16 or you're...
It provides confidence.
Exactly.
I think it changes who you are from the ground up, much in the posture way, that it completely, you can reinvent yourself. And I think women are more obsessed than men because there's so many other acceptable options. I mean, men don't wear a ton of heels, but women...
Some men wear heels.
Yeah, but not a ton. There's such an array to choose from, and you can completely reinvent yourself based on the shoes that you're wearing from the ground up. It's not like wearing a scarf where you might not feel it all the time. You do feel within your posture your shoes at all times.
But there is another thing which is weird about that. It's completely the opposite between men and women. In the sense of women, for instance, love shoes. It's very important. But at the same time, they're not very careful with their shoes. Very few women are polishing their shoes, taking really good care. When they love shoes, so it's all about the milk for the pattern. You put them in the fridge, you brush them every Sunday. No women do that.
Do you think it's because it's become acceptable for women to have so many different pairs of shoes that they can take less care because the quantity is higher?
I think that it's for another reason. I think that the first reason, let's say, it's because really it's an extension of the woman. So the woman always feels that the shoes belong to her, and it's really almost her inner body. It belongs to, it's a continuation of the natural body. When a man, it's an object. I see men, when they look at the shoes, it's an object. They look like this, etc. They like to have them for years. To see the patina, the thing. No woman cares to have a shoe for 25 years. And
That's
there is
true.
no pride of having a shoe for 25 years. It's not interesting to women. It's very much the opposite. Men are super...
I like
sissy
having
with
a
them.
pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I own a pair of shoes until it's taken the shape of my foot. Like when I buy a pair of shoes, like these shoes didn't look like this when I bought them, but over maybe 2-3 months, they take the shape of what shoes look like on me. They start looking like my shoes. They don't look like my shoes right away.
This is not a thing that women like.
Once they're broken in, you're much less attracted to them.
Ouais.
That's true of many things.
Si votre vie vous laisse avec les questions, cherchez les conseils de la mer. Cher homme de aqua, donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.
Bonjour les bitches! It is time for l'homme d'aqua! Merci beaucoup, Bernadette. I did not see you at the Moulin Rouge dancing the can-can. You didn't have any legs, so you wouldn't be there. Dear l'homme d'aqua, why do they call it skinny dipping when fat people can do it too? How the hell should I know? It is probably the same reason they call that dude Lady Gaga. Le joke, bitches.
Donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.